Okay, I want to talk about home is where the heart is today. So, I think we've all been kind of manipulated or enticed to think that our lives are often outside of the home. We've as women, as men, whatever, we're always told, go get your education, get your career, get this stuff on track. A lot of us grew up in households where it was a little dysfunctional, and so we were always trying to spend time. I know for me, outside the house was a good place to be a lot of the times when I was growing up. Now that I'm in my 40s, I'm really gotten yanked back to my house to make this the center of my world. And let's face it, at times that can be very difficult. I don't want to spend all my time at home, thank you very much. I want to be in a career, and I want to be out, and I want to be doing stuff. But the thing is, what I'm learning and what I've been working on now for a long time is building the base that is my home. When we're working on our psychic abilities, when we're growing our self-trust, when we're starting to listen to our body and feel our feelings, the place to really practice this stuff is in our home, because that's the safe place to be. Now, it may not always feel safe, and it may not always feel perfect, and you may have disagreements with your family members, but when you start building your home base in your home, and start realizing that's where your hearth is, that's where your heart is, it ends up being a place where you can go out into the world but retreat back into your safety zone. I read a book. There's a book called Communicating with Aliens, I think, or Communicating with ETs, by Lizette Larkin. And one of the great lines in that book says that for us to reclaim certain parts of our lives and the world, we have to reclaim our home first. And I know for myself, I spent about 5 or 6 years reclaiming my home. I've lived in a lot of different places. I've spent various times either ignoring my surroundings or dumping a lot of money into my surroundings according to my mood at the time and my finances. What I'm learning now is that that's all built up over time to the place where I'm at now, where my home environment is very, very, very important to me. I need a lot of creativity around me. I need a lot of quiet around me. I need a lot of no television around me. I do not have television in the house, and have not had television in the house for umpteen years. I don't even know. Maybe it's been 4 or 5 years that we haven't had TV, and I love it. And having worked in television, it's really hilarious to me. I'll get glimpses of stuff on the internet. I'll pull up clips and stuff, and we watch DVDs, but I can't recommend it highly enough. I just think that what it does is it gives you back choice. When you're watching broadcast television, a lot of stuff is being beamed into you that you have not chosen to see, particularly commercials, and a lot of the content of television is not something you're choosing. It's something that is chosen for you to see. What I like about the internet is it's very succinct. There's not a lot of commercials, and I can really pick and choose what I want to see. When you're exploring your psychic abilities, one of the best places and safest places to do that is in your home environment. I highly recommend setting up an altar, something that is a comfortable, familiar area of your home that is up away from the kids, where you can put up crystals or anything that reminds you of something the energy you want to keep in your life. Like, I keep a plastic shepherd up on my mantle for protection. I have fairies there. I have angels, and I'll light candles, and just to let that energy brew, if you will, or to actually bring it through the house and say, hey, this is an important part of my life. I want this to be part of my energy in the home. The point is that what are you doing to make your home, that it is an inviting, comfortable place, safe place to be. Some of you are getting yanked back home. Some of you are getting fired. You're getting downsized. You're doing more of your work out of the home. There's a reason for that, folks. It's because the energy out there is very frenetic right now. You can see it. You can see it when you watch the convention coverage. You can see it when you watch what's going on your local newspaper. There's a lot of frenetic energy out in the world right now. So where's the safe place to be? Home. And that's the place where you work on using your feeling words. I feel angry. I feel sad. Yes, you can do that. No, you can't. It's not okay with me. It's a great practice place that once you get it mastered at home, you get to take it outside and go public. But it requires some practice. And on that topic, it also requires that you get quiet. I just don't think you can do the psychic stuff without having quiet. And I really hope that at this point you guys are meditating, because meditation is the platform for psychic ability. It's also the platform for, really being able to observe what's going on around you. I've had experiences where I really, got angry. This week, I got angry at someone in my family because I felt I was being manipulated. My body tells me what I need to know. And if I'm not listening to my body, I've got a problem, because my body is so smart and it's so in the moment. I mean, my brain may want to process some things, but my body, it knows. I particularly find too, going into nature has been really helpful for me to calm me down. And I try and exercise in nature so I get the best of both worlds. And this isn't all about me, but I'm just trying to share my experience, because I know I'm hearing from, some of you right now, there's some frustrating things going on in a lot of your lives. And if you're getting knocked back, if you're being told to go home, if you're being told that, now is not the time to move forward with a certain project or idea, then listen to it. It's Divine's way of letting you know that now is the time to go home, nurture your environment, and maybe develop your psychic ability a little bit more. All right. That's all for today. I hope you guys are doing well. God bless you. And happy start of school. Sam's going back very soon, and I'm excited about that. Bye.
Now, let's talk about psychic ability. Alright. I'm gone.
Are you talking about psychic abilities?
Yeah.
Nice.
Psychic abilities. And psychic kids who are afraid of ghosts.